All right, all right, all right, all right. Hello, 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 everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone is doing absolutely, absolutely incredible. What's up, everyone? Uh, How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing because I know I am. My name is Shad. I'm a motion designer and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not that bad. God damn it. That was hard to get out. What's up, boys? What's up, YouTuber guy? What's up? What's up? Hello. What the hell? Why is bot getting better? Bot? Scold me? All right. This is, well, today I messed around with some. Now that that I'm looking at it, the glasses look a little bit small. Maybe they're more like, they need to be more like this. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Kinda. Kinda. Well, the boxes are getting forgotten by you after this. No, that's not going to happen actually. I'm going to include the boxes into like a warm up. It's not going to be like a main exercise, it's going to be more of a warm up. Glasses can be any size or shape, but yeah, like for the sake of like the maybe the visual hierarchy, I think it would be better if they were larger. Anyways, all right. This is not going to be a long stream. This is going to be as soon as I finish the boxes, I'm going to end the stream. I had quite a bit of rest this weekend, which is good. But also like tomorrow, I need to get back to the grind. I feel like I let go a little bit after hitting the 1K subscribers, which I'm very grateful for. But now I need to get back. You know, I celebrated. It's fun and all, and it's time to go back to the grind. And the next milestone is, well, I'm gonna keep it to myself. But yeah, yes. Another thing after the boxes. Well, I'm also gonna keep it to myself. But I'm excited as to what I'm going to be doing after the boxes because, and this is like maybe a sneak peek, right? I'm going to be just like exploring, and I feel like this is going to be the most fun and also the most experimental and the most like time I'm going to just like hopefully advance with the way I draw. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, by the way, are you going to join the VC today? Well, not today. Not today, YouTuber guy. See, hello, hello. How you been? How you been? Welcome, C. I feel horrible, but I'm okay, I guess. Is there a reason why? Like, did something happen? Or is it because of your the breathing? Gosh darn breathing. Just life. Yeah. Yeah. Is it only today, or has it been like that yesterday as well? And is it something external? Like, is did something happen? Meow 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 meow. Is that you? See on the track? It's going like meow meow meow. Hola. Sora AI is shutting down. I heard that. I heard about that. It's it's interesting. Apparently it's like they pumped so much money into it and people are using it on the daily, which is like costing them a lot of money. They were like, okay, we're not having we're not gonna have this anymore. Wow, 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 wow. Only today? Hmm. Did something happen? Or is it just like one of those days? Because I don't know if you know what I mean, but like sometimes I just have one of those days where I'm just like out of it, you know. Partially, or maybe sometimes because it's like I get overwhelmed, you know. The overwhelm kind of like leaves me in a state of I went in another state of fear and misery. Do you miss me anymore? And I don't even notice when it hurts anymore, anymore, anymore. Well, we'll just say it's part of being a woman. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Already number one. Yeah, you're killing it. You're killing it. Derpy is just. I think Derpy is not on the list, and maybe I have another theory. You know, I think YouTube detects when a person is cheating and going on other on other streams, and so that the ranking just like kind of like dissipates between the streams. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh my god. So yeah, you kind of lose your privilege here. But low key, it kind of sucks that you can. I wonder if I can join him to play, because maybe like we can. It can count that maybe we're in the same region. But I don't know. Have you tried? Have you tried? He's back to one. Never mind. Never mind. Have you tried paying for VPN, Derpy? Like NordVPN. NordVPN is really good. I've tried it for like 2 months. Oh no, actually 3, and it's a really good VPN. This stream is brought to you by NordVPN. Honestly, I mean, I'm an art channel. Like, uh, I've never really seen any VPN kind of like sponsors on an art channel. You know what would be goaded if I get like a sponsorship from XP Pen or Wacom? That would be peak. Like XP Pen, Wacom, freaking the software, the drawing softwares. Dude. Oh my god. That would be amazing. Learning platforms as well, Skillshare. Oh, honestly, that would be a milestone to get that email of like, yo, listen, Art Hardware sponsors. That'd be something, dude. I can actually do if that's like a thing. If that become no, I'm sorry. When that becomes a thing, I can do giveaways. Wouldn't that be insane to be able to get to do giveaways, dude? Dude, this is actually getting me excited. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? You can give me a free drawing tablet, totally. Yeah, I mean, how does it go with giveaways? I mean, if you win, obviously. And you know what? You just mentioned that. I was thinking about it the other day. Uh, but anyways, whatever. uh, but yeah, free tablets, free subscriptions. Can that does that happen? Oh, by the way, I've seen on Instagram the other day, like a post by Ibis Paint. I hopefully I'm not I'm pronouncing that correctly. And they had a post about like an art competition, and the illustration in the front, it was a carousel, I think. It's AI, bro. It is AI, which was mind blowing to me. And I was like, and then you kind of like move on to the next slide of the carousel. It's like a drawing process. They show a drawing process as if like it's not AI, and they show like they start with the sketch and then the line work and then colors and stuff. But it's still there was like one of the steps is just like it goes from this to this, right? Which is where the AI work was done. Um, it is very weird for a platform like that to be like, you know what, let's use AI for that. It's very weird. And funny, after seeing that post, I was like, yeah, whatever, right? I saw another video like debunking, kind of like talking about the situation. And like, bro, they're catching some heat from it. This is sheet number 1. Do you need a drawing tablet, Derpy, by the way? Like, how is the tablet treating you? Is it fine, or do you need like if you like were given the choice to keep drawing with a tablet or get keep drawing with a tablet or get a drawing tablet, would you go with the drawing tablet? I can use my iPad. I don't really need one. Okay, gotcha. Not in my artist era right now. How would you define your era right now? Only two of us. Oh, the two of us. We can do without each other. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Empty. We get high and we crash. What is this? Is that like a lyric from a song? You reminded me. Kanye West drop another album. I haven't checked it out yet. Honestly, I don't have very high expectations, but it's still Kanye. I'm still gonna give it a go. Can we get much higher? so high. Wait, what? 737, like the Boeing plane that got high and crashed? Damn. I did not know about that. And a rapper did, in fact, make a bar about that. Okay, I did feel like it was kind of like rappy vibes. That's wild, though. Who was the rapper? Also, by the way, how is the freelance job going? You making progress? To be clear, now let me be clear. Okay, second box. Now let me be queer. Yeah, it's going well. A couple more days. Nice. How long aren't you gonna post after the boxes, or is it gonna continue the same schedule? Yeah, it's going to be this. I'm just going to be still streaming every day. I'm going nowhere, my boy. Couple more days. Nice, nice. Mm. Oh, is it? By the way, is it a design project or is it like only motion design? Are you doing the motion design part? I'm not. I don't have a lot of details on the project. Come on, you freaker, freaker. Oh yeah. So we back in the freak. Well, I'm doing graphic and motion design. I can share in the Discord. Please do. It's a rebrand of a podcast. Very cool. Very cool. Are you not doing commissions? Empty? Like, did you stop doing those, or do you not want to do those anymore? Like, what's happening with that? By the way, this does look like, to me, this looks fine. It's wrong, convergence wise, but like, if it's not, if you were not drawing boxes, proper boxes, this would be like it's okay. Like, this is the one face that is not the same size as this face. You know, like, it does look fine, but it's not a correct box. Oh, since I'm doing this box, let me imagine. Let me imagine. Hold on. Uh, it's interesting. Whenever I close my eyes, I can imagine it better. I have them open, but I don't. Wait, what are you talking? Oh yeah, I have them open, but I don't post often, so I barely get customers. Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. And what are you enjoying more now? Are you enjoying graphic design and motion more, or back when you used to do commissions? Because I'm low key starting to think about commissions. Whenever I'm like ready, I feel like I'm ready, and my work is kind of like maybe presentable, more presentable. Maybe I'll ask you about some tips and tricks. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be cool if I can imagine the vanishing points as well. Mm. Ah, this look. Oh, nah, this is bad. This needs to be like this, and this like this, and this. Ah, this is. This was a bad box. It's not a bad attempt. It's not a bad first attempt, but it's a bad box. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's better. Well, I'd recommend to do commissions, but right now I really should focus. I'd like to do commissions. I should focus more on design since I gotta get a job soon. Nice boxes, by the way. You'll compare with the first few boxes. Oh man. Oh no, you reminded me. I lost one time. This Photoshop crashed, and the file got corrupted. Now I'm not sure which file it was. Hopefully it's not at least one of the files. Or no, actually, never mind. I can just look back at the streams, and I'll find them. But thank you, thank you. You said you have to get a job soon. Do you not think maybe you can? Do you not see it as being a job of yours, making commissions or making art in general? It doesn't have to be just like only commissions, right? This is another box. This one feels soft. This box feels soft. Also, by the way, empty. There are websites that offer like lower thirds and all that stuff for podcasts or shows or whatever, and they do like templates, right? Um, and they can definitely make it easy for you. Now, obviously, it's a lot less customization and stuff like that. But when you have projects and you need to get things going, I think you would kind of like need when time gets into the picture, right? You would need something that's like easier. So maybe do think about templates at some point. I'm not popular enough to make commissions a job. I don't think I'm good enough to do art commercially. I don't know. I don't see it that way, honestly. Uh, it's funny. Like I'm not as good as you in art, and I'm thinking about commissions. Uh, so I don't know. No, actually I would get commissions from you if I wasn't broke. Honestly, if I had like a project that I need the commission for, and the popularity thing, I don't know. Maybe I mean the posting, social media and marketing and stuff like that. All of that is just a job in and of itself. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, templates can be very helpful when you're like pressed with time. Like I said, it's a lot less customization, but if it's like proper and the client is like, okay, yeah, this is good, then yeah, do that. For real, growing on social media is like a whole thing in itself. Yeah. Ideally, I want to get really good so I have an easier time growing on social media. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think, and I've seen this. I've seen like a video from from a YouTuber who used to do commissions, right? And she was like she did like her YouTube thing and the social media thing one way. Some of her friends did it another way, and both ways, from what she said, are valid. I think her name is Sayu or something like this. Uh, One way is to play the social media game and kind of like work on your skill like in parallel, right? And that way you would just like have a bit of following, but also maybe not as much skill, but still some skill, right? Or just like go in on your skill, just like go in, boom, 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 get better. And then whatever you're going to be posting is going to be of high quality and it's going to attract people with a little bit. I'm not going to say no, marketing and no social media, but a little bit less work than with the first approach. I feel like I'm going with I'm doing the first approach since I'm like just like on social media anyways. And I'm not. It's not like I am on social. I'm just on YouTube. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Instagram. I don't post any of my stuff outside of YouTube. Yeah, exactly. That definitely the idea that that's definitely the idea that I have of it. Mm. So yeah, hopefully you do keep drawing. By the way, I don't know. Maybe this is a me thing. Like this is just me wanting you to do something, but do your own thing. Like don't listen to me. I would love to see more art from you. To be honest, it's very weird. Because some people, it's like the expectation of people for you, right? And I've had that a lot in my life where people would be like, actually, I see you doing this and this and this, and I probably can do it, but is it something that I want to do it? And it's kind of like that creates that. Actually, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do what you want me to do. So empty, like do what you want to do, my man. But I just want to say that your art is great. That's all. Secondo boxo. Let's imagine another box. I want to do a long one, an elongated one. Elon Musk. My name is Elon Ma. Um, Fortunately, I've come to actually enjoy design. Cool, 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 cool. Wait, you're studying design or are you self-taught? These are converging. So, oh, this is a weird one. What the hell? What's going on? What's happening? If we're doing this, what? No, this is not what I imagined. Again, would you say you're into design, or is it like more of a like I gotta have a job thing? That's a good question. What I'm definitely sure about is that I enjoy drawing more than design. However, I don't think. Yeah, I'm finishing a 3 years design course. Nice, and I went for 3 years design high school. Nice, nice. That's cool. However, I was gonna say I don't think I think you just like use them interchangeably. And for instance, if you're if you're doing design, no, if you're doing drawing and art, and you don't know design, maybe your compositions are going to be weak, right? Maybe your colors are going to be weak. Maybe if you're going to be using typography or the use of texture or the use of like where you want to lead the viewer's eye to, right? I think those are all like design concepts negative space, positive space, grouping versus like kind of like a large area that is not very grouped. All of these concepts are just like design concepts that are not necessarily drawing concepts, but are used in drawing, and vice versa when it comes to design. A lot of my best designs are the ones that I kind of like storyboard first, right? So I kind of like liked and the logos, even the logos that I worked on, I kind of like I storyboard them, I imagine them, right? And that takes a level of technical drawing skills to be able to just like project what you're thinking onto whatever you're drawing it on, right? So they can be they're very to me at least, right? They're very like interchanged. Not no, that's not the word. They can be used together if you're doing design or if you're doing art. However, like I said, I do enjoy drawing more. Maybe because I think design has more constraints in my opinion, right? As in when it comes to or and maybe when it comes to drawing it's like interconnected. Thank you. But when it comes to drawing, it can be more free to me, at least. I don't know. Sometimes for design, and I'm trying to think of this right, and maybe I would say the not the right thing necessarily, but when it comes to design, sometimes, not all the time, you would be solving for a problem, right? Even art, like art in general, be it drawing or design or whatever, or music, you're solving for a problem. It's a problem solving. It's not just like coding that is problem solving. Everything is problem solving as long as you have a brain. And arguably, you can say coding is art as well. Um, but hold on, let me finish this idea. So you're problem solving. A lot of times when it comes to design, you're solving for a problem. You're solving that is more or less like tangible. You know what's happening. So you're creating a logo, and the logo needs to align with the brand's values and whatnot, right? You're creating a banner for whatever, like you're making an animation or lower thirds for a podcast. Those are actually tangible problems that people get to see maybe. But when it comes to art, maybe you're not necessarily solving for a tangible problem, but you're solving for a feeling, you know and that you can also apply the same like logic of just like, oh, if you're an animator, for example, you're solving for a problem which is like making a show, right? I don't know. Or just like maybe for VTubers, people who do commissions for like VTubers, that's a tangible problem. Like people are going to use your VTuber models. Uh, that can also some yeah, or drawing like what it depends on how you use it. Maybe. Yo, we just doing put party. What's put party in VC? By the way, you can join after you want. If you want. I'm thinking maybe after I'm done with the boxes, I'm going to end the stream, but I'll join just for a bit. Mini golf in Discord. Okay, fire. Solving for a feeling is kind of a fire quote. Yeah, and yeah, I agree. Yeah, so I don't know. That's why I like more. I like. I don't like rules. I don't like people restraining me with rules. You know, I'm stubborn like that. And it's not always like I'm not always wrong. I'm not always right. Whoops. Uh, but yeah, that's me. Mini golf. Okay, is this I forgot. Oh, this is the last page? Whoa. Dude, I'm literally going to draw the last box. Okay. Let me have it overlap with 3. Hype moment. Yeah. I'm actually going to take a look at the boxes. You reminded me. I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to grab all the boxes and just like dump them on Discord. But I think the way to the way you said to do it is just like to look at the boxes at first, and now I think that's the better way. Come, you freaker! Come on. And another thing, empty. Like if you need anything when it comes to design or be it motion or graphic, just let me know, my boy. Since maybe I might have a little bit more experience than you, it's not like about technical experience or anything, but like when it comes to just like a plugging or a resource or something like that, do let me know. There you go. Okay, we are done with the boxes. Amazing. All right. Where is? Here it is. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let me unplug this, and let me go back to the stream. And wait, where does it count? Does it count from like the 200, the beginning of the 250 boxes, or from the beginning of just like me drawing boxes on Drawbox in general? Because I've been drawing boxes before the 250 boxes challenge. Boxing match. All right, getting boxy. I think this is the first uh stream where I started drawing the boxes. I guess it'd be neat to see the very first ones if you got them. The very first ones, okay. Nah. Uh, Now I'm looking at it. It's not the same. Like I haven't done the same exercise. Like the boxes that I've done at first are like, just like having the vanishing points on the thing. It's not really the same exercise per se. I've done this one though. Hold on. Let me go back to Discord and find it. Discord, 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 Discord. Share your work. Yeah, whatever. Let me take a look at this. Huh. I'm looking at them right now. These are not that bad. Oh man, I don't know if I still have them on Photoshop or not. Chicken jockey? Oh, this is number 60. Okay, this is not far. Wait a minute. Look at me, bro. I'm taking myself as a reference. Wait. No. I think this is as far back as we're gonna go. This might be box like 30. You know, one of them could be box 30. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've built some intuition for the vanishing points before starting, even before starting the challenge, because these look fine to me. These don't look too bad. Like some of them have shallow kind of like convergence. This one is more like extreme. Um, I don't know. I'm not seeing like a bad box here or there. You know, maybe the line control, the lines could maybe they've gotten a little bit better. Perhaps I'm not even seeing that much. Maybe there's like a curve here. Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah, as opposed to my boxes now, they still have a little bit of a curve, I guess. It's like there's a direction in which I can't really draw well, right? I struggle with it, but maybe it's less apparent compared to here, right? I made the mistake here. This is wobbly. This is wobbly. I wonder if I. Hello? Oh. If I do this. I. All right, I just want to compare the lines. Like, I think my lines could be potentially a little bit straighter now. Right, I see did that? It's I sometimes improvement isn't that apparent off the bat. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I think like the improvement that happens here is kind of like as important. Sometimes I feel like if it's not showing in the canvas, it's like happening here, you know what I mean? Like the change perhaps. But yeah, maybe the lines are straighter now, I would say. Cuz maybe I'm not thinking about the lines too much. Like I'm just like being loose with it, you know? I'm not just like boom boom boom. And to be honest, I don't know if this is what helped, but I've done a lot of hatching too. I'm not saying like my hatching is any good now, but I've done a fair share of hatching. So it's like maybe that helps with the lines being straight. Yeah, like sometimes it's just a little change in confidence, even if it doesn't really it's not apparent. It doesn't really apparently show. Yep. Uh, okay, that's fine. That's fun. Okay, so the next step. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, and I probably want to do that. And the next step I'm going to take, which I'm going to say right now, is I'm going to do it for two reasons. The one reason is, and the more kind of like obvious one is, I've just had enough from the down boxes. Honestly, I've been doing it for 3 weeks now. I need to step away from them a little bit. And then the next reason is, uh, I'm at a point right now where I feel like I'm a little bit restrained with references. Like I can draw without the references, but my drawings without the references are, when it comes to quality, are worse than with a reference, right? So the next step I want to do is I want to stop myself from looking at like references in general I want to stop looking. If I can, I would just stop looking at the internet and draw just like from my own head, you know? Try to get full drawings, just like fully by myself, and see how I would do, right? It's going to suck. It's going to suck. It's not going to be, maybe perhaps even it's not going to be fun. But I want to do that for the length of maybe 3 weeks to a month and see how that is. That I feel like that would help me identify the areas that I'm missing, where I'm missing, and it would perhaps make it easier for when I come back and be like, you know what, I need to work on this, this, and this. Boom, 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 get them figured out and move on to the next thing. Um, but it might also help me with the confidence of just like maybe I can, yes, I can make a full project, because I do have this fear also of just like this fear of not sphere, this fear of not wanting to do a full project because of the expectation of it, if that makes sense. Like I have this fear of just like, oh, what if it turns out like a bad drawing? Like I don't want to make a bad drawing. But that just like stops me from getting better. So no, I'm hoping that, throughout the next 3 weeks or month, that kind of like I fight my demons a little bit, and I prove to myself then that it's okay, even if like something turned out bad. It's completely fine. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have been amazing. Watching me draw boxes, literally drawing boxes on stream, which is the most boring thing. Yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.